Hello, good morning.
Okay, so hi and welcome everyone for second day's online training session. And we already cover our first day. So first day, I also talk some basic things of Google Earth Engine platform and how it will be work. We also try to discuss about this. So basically, today is our second day, and second day course content I will try to discuss about that how you can easily filtering and displaying the satellite images, Landsat, Sentinel, and how you can easily apply the different types of Google Earth Engine dataset. So let's go. We will start our second day's class. Okay. Now can you see my screen? Okay. So hi and welcome to the second day's online training session on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis. I am course coordinator, and today's second day's course content will be that first of all I will try to discuss about that how we can easily filtering and visualizing the satellite images in Google Earth Engine platform. So how we can easily filtering and displaying the satellite images from Google Earth Engine platform. Then I also try to discuss about that how you can easily export the satellite imagery from the Google Earth Engine platform, and how you can easily work with the other software just ArcMap or QGIS. Then I also try to discuss about that how you can easily make the time series chart, different types of time series. Suppose you can easily make the NDVI time series chart or NDWI time series chart or any time series chart, how you can easily make using the Google Earth Engine platform. And then how we can easily calculate it, the NDWI from MODIS and Landsat data, and how we can easily export the TIP images from the Google Earth Engine platform, and how you can easily export any shape file from Earth Engine platform. We also try to discuss about this. So first of all, filtering and visualizing satellite images in Google Earth Engine platform. So this is the most fundamental part of Google Earth Engine platform for filtering and visualizing the satellite image which you want to need. So mainly we can easily filtering the Landsat and Sentinel images. But when you want to filter the Landsat or Sentinel, any satellite image, we need to consider the three factor. First factor is that first of all you need to choose your region of interest. Suppose you want to need the Landsat image for region of Dhaka city. So first of all you need to select your region of interest. This is the one factor. Another factor is that you also need to filter your image properties or image metadata. Suppose I want to need only for those images in Dhaka city, which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. So this is the another factor. And last factor is that suppose I want to need the image for the any specific time period. Suppose I want to need the image for year of 2017, or I want to need the satellite image for year of any dry season or wet season or any time period. So basically when you want to filtering the any satellite images, it can be Landsat or Sentinel, we should always consider the three factor. First factor is that your region of interest. Second factor is that you want to filter your image specific image properties. It can be cloud cover, it can be a shadow or other things. There are a lot of image properties. Okay, you also need to filter your image properties, and finally you also filter your image according to your time period. Suppose I want to need the image for year of 2017 or 18 or 19 or month of January or February, whatever, any time period you can easily filter. So in this time I also try to show you the practically so that you can easily filtering and visualizing the satellite images in Google Earth Engine platform. So I simply open my code editor. So I open this code. In this time, first of all, I need to import my data set. So I simply go to the browse data catalog for find out my desired data of Landsat. Okay, I simply click to here. So this is the main website of Earth Engine dataset. So here we can find all of the dataset. In this time, I want to work with the Landsat satellite imagery. So I simply click on the Landsat. Okay, so here I can get lot of collection of Landsat 9, 7, 8 different types of sensor. I can easily access all of the image filtering process and visualizing process is the same. Okay, it's some difference in the image properties, but all of the images is the same process, easily filter using the same process in this time. Okay, in this time I want to show you that Landsat 8. So I simply click on the Landsat 8. You can also try to Landsat 7, 5, 9, all of the same process. Okay, in this time I want to, suppose you can see surface reflectance dataset, also you can see top of atmospheric dataset, raw image. All of the image collection has the same process when you want to filtering and visualizing the satellite images. In this time I want to show you the top of atmospheric, this dataset. So I simply click to here. Here you can get the Landsat 8 top of atmospheric reflectance dataset. In this time you can also see here, this is the dataset availability date. We can access the dataset between this time period, year of 2013 03 18 from you can see 2020 075. Between this time period I can access this Landsat 8 top of atmospheric reflectance satellite images, and I can work with this. You can see this dataset provider is that US, GIS and Google, and also you can see this is the unique ID of this dataset for Landsat 8 top of atmospheric reflectance. Here you can get a lot of description about this dataset. So this is the top calibrated top of atmospheric reflectance. Also you can see a lot of information about this dataset. You can see this is the all of the band about this dataset, B1, B2, B3. Also their pixel size, then wavelength, also their description. Okay, and also you can see this is the image properties. Lot of image properties is available here. Also you can see in this time, first of all I need to import, this is my dataset, I need to import this dataset in my code editor. So this is my code editor, JavaScript API code editor. I want to import this dataset in my code editor. So for this I simply copy, I just simply copy this Earth Engine snippet from here, simply copy, and then I simply paste in my code editor, and then I simply put a variable name. And first day class I already declared about that how you can easily define the variable using the JavaScript programming. I simply use here the var keyword, and then I simply put the variable name is the L8. You can use any name, no problem. In this time you can see this is my full collection of Landsat 8 top of atmospheric dataset or satellite image data. It's stored in a variable L8. Okay, in this time I want to check how many images of Landsat 8 top of atmospheric reflectance is available between this time period, year of 2013 to present time. How many images is available? I want to check it. So you can simply check it. I can simply use here the print function, and then I simply use here the L8. This is my variable name. This variable is stored my Landsat 8 full collection. Okay, I simply use L8, then I simply use here the size function, and then I simply click to the run. So in this time you can see it computing how many images is available for between this time period, year of 2013 to 2020 to for Landsat 8 top of atmospheric, how many images is available. So you can see we can get the large number of collection. You can see, so there are the lot of images for Landsat 8 between this time period. So it will be computing. Okay, so here you can see the more than 1 million images is available for the whole image collection of Landsat 8 top of atmospheric between this time period, year of 2013 to present time. Okay, in this time I want to filter this image. I don't need for the whole world. I need only for my own region. Okay, so I don't need for the whole world, I need for my only for my own region. So for this I want to filter. So for this I want to filter this image for my own region. So here you can see, here I can get the more than 1 million images, and this collection is the very large. Okay, in this time I want to filter this collection, and when I filter this collection I always maintain this sequence. I want to filter this collection according to my region. I want to filter this collection according to my image properties. I want to filter this image according to my specific time period. Okay, so let's go. So in this time, suppose you can see this collection is available for the whole world, but in this time I don't need for the whole world, I need the image only for my Dhaka city. Okay, for this region I want to need my these satellite images. So first of all, you need to import your shapefile or your region of interest, which region you want to need this satellite image. Yeah, previous class we already covered that how we can easily import your shapefile. So in this time I simply import my shapefile in my code editor. So you can see this is the shapefile for Dhaka city. In this time I want to need for the Landsat images for this region. I don't need for the whole world, I need only for this region for Landsat 8 satellite images. Okay, so I simply click on this import. You can see this shapefile is imported in my code editor. Its default name is the table. If you want you can change it. I simply put the name, this is my ROI or region of interest. Okay, now my shapefile of Dhaka city is stored in a variable ROI. In this time I don't need for the whole image collection for the whole world, I need only for those images which image is available only for my region of Dhaka city. So for this I simply take a variable. You can put any variable name. I simply put the variable name is that filter region. Okay, you can put any variable name. Then in this time I want to call my full collection. You can see my full collection is that more than 1 million images. This image is stored in a variable. This variable name is the L8. So this is my full collection variable name L8. So I simply call the L8 and paste here. After this I use a function. This function named the filter bounds. Okay, so filter bounds is a function. This function is intersecting with your full collection with your region of interest. So this is my full collection. It will be stored all of the satellite images of Landsat 8. In this time it intersecting with my region of interest. My region of interest you can see ROI. If you want to check what is the argument, you can see this argument is the geometry. Geometry means that your shapefile, and your shapefile is stored in a variable, this variable named ROI. So I simply use here the ROI. So now let's go. How many satellite image is available for my region of Dhaka city? I want to check it. So I simply use here the print function, print, and I simply call the filter region, because when I intersecting with my full collection with my region of interest, only for the image, for the Dhaka city image is stored this variable filter region. This variable is stored. So I simply copy and paste here, and then I simply use here the size function. Okay, then click to the run. So now it will be showing me how many image is available for my own region of Dhaka city. 375 images is available, and this 375 is this time period is that you can see year of 2013 to 2020. This time period I can found my region of Dhaka city 375 images is available. Okay, in this time you can see this image has a lot of cloud or other image will be available here, but in this time I want to also filter this image properties. Suppose I want to need only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I need only for those images. From this 375 images I want to select, or I want to need only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, for this I simply take another variable. and give the variable name is the filter, suppose filter metadata. You can use any name. Okay, I simply use the filter metadata. In this time you can see from these 375 images I want to select only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. Okay, so this 375 image is stored in a variable, this variable name filter region. I simply copy this filter region and paste here. Then I want to use here the another function filter metadata. So filter metadata is a function. It's mainly used for filtering image properties. You can check what is the argument. You can see this. It has a 3 argument. First argument is the name, then operator, and then value. And now question, what is the name? Name is your image properties name. You can easily find all of the image properties name. You can see cloud cover land, collection category, collection number. Lot of image properties will be available here. In this time I want to need this image properties for cloud cover. I want to need only for those images which image will be not more than 1% cloud cover. I want to need only for those images. I simply copy this name and it is a string, so that's why I simply use here the single quote and then paste this name cloud cover. Then operator, I want to use here the less than, so I simply use here the less than. I simply put my value, suppose less than 1. In this time I want to check how many images is available for my Dhaka city region which image is less than 1% cloud cover. Okay, I want to check it, so I simply use the print function and then call my filter metadata variable and then paste here, and I simply use here the size function. Okay, then click to the run. So now you can see how many images is available, which image is the less than 1% cloud cover. We find out here the 56 images is available for my region of Dhaka city. I want to found 56 images, but this 56 images is this time period is that between this time period 2013 to 2020 I found out total 56 images which image is the less than 1% cloud cover. Okay, but in this time I don't need for the this time period. I want to need only for the image for year of 2020 or 2021 or any time period you want to need. You can easily filter it. So I simply take a variable. Suppose this variable name is the filter date. You can use any name. I simply use the filter date. From these 56 images I want to select only for those images which image is available for the year of 2021 or 22. Okay, you want to select anything, so I simply copy the filter metadata and paste here, and I simply use here the filter date function. So filter date is a function. Mainly we can use this for filtering our specific time period. You can see start date and end date. I simply put here the start date is that year of 2021 1st January, and also put here the end date will be that I simply put here the year of 2021 December 31. Okay, in this time I want to check how many images is available for only for this time period year of 2021. How many images is available? So I simply use here the print function, then I simply call the filter met date and paste here, and I simply use here the size function and then click to the run. So you can see I get from here the only for the 4 images is available for my Dhaka city region. And this 4 images, what is the properties? First of all, this 4 images is situated in my region of interest of Dhaka city. This 4 images is the less than 1% cloud cover. This 4 images is the between this time period year of 2021. Okay, in this time suppose I want to need for the 10% cloud cover. I want to check how many images for available for my 10% less than 10% cloud cover. I simply check it. You can see now, you can also see this number also increase. We can get the 11 images. Okay, sometime when you want to work with any place, suppose you want to work very cloudy images, there is the no image available for the less than 1%. Then you can see there is the totally 0 number image. Then you should increase the value, because 1%, less than 1% image is not available in here, then you should increase the cloud cover value. Then you can also access, see the some image also available in here. Okay. So in this time, I want to check. I want to get the less than 1% cloud cover. Here the 4 images. I want to check it when this image is captured by satellite sensor. I want to check the image acquisition date. I want to check it. So I simply use here the print function. Then I simply call the filter date, and then I simply paste here and then click to the run. So now you can find out all of the information about this image. You can see we can get the 4 element. It means that we can find out the 4 images. You can simply go to the feature. You can see first image refers to the 0. First image is the captured this sensor year of 2020 17 March, and this image has the total 17 bands. Second image you can see year of 2021 28 November. Third image, another image you can see, third image year of 2021 70 March. Also you can see another image here 2021 28 November. Okay, and all of the image has the 17 bands. In this time we can use the lot of reducer or other things. First of all, suppose you want to only work for these images, single date images. Suppose I want to make the land cover classification map using this image when this image is the capture year of 2021 17 March. I want to work with this image for making the land cover classification map or NDVI map or other any remote sensing work. I want to need only for this single date image. Then you can simply copy this ID. You can see I simply copy the ID, simply copy, and then in this time I want to just take a variable, give the variable. Suppose this variable name is the image. You can use any name, no problem. I simply use the ee.image. So this is the another function image, and then I simply paste this ID. Okay, because yeah.
I have to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm having a problem following only because I can't get the ROI. I don't have it on my list.
So first of all, you need to import your shapefile in the code editor.
Thank you. Where is the shapefile?
You can get the shapefile in the asset tab, and asset tab you can simply import your shapefile.
By new or?
Click to the new.
Okay, that's what I need. All right, and then shapefiles, got it.
Yeah.
And then where do I look?
Yeah. Then you should import here the total 4 file .ssp, .sxx, .dbf, and .prj. This 4 file you can combine, select, and then you can simply click to the import. Then it takes some time. Then you can simply refresh your asset, and you can find your asset in your asset tab, your shapefile.
I don't see it. That's what I'm worried about. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just that I can't follow the rest of it without having this ROI.
Okay.
I don't have the shapefile, and I think you skipped that part. I'm hoping that I didn't miss it completely. Close that, cancel. Right, upload a new shapefile asset, select files. Asset ID is me, asset name.
Yeah.
Is what?
You can simply click on the asset, then you can put the asset name. You can use any asset name. Okay, so you can simply put the any asset name.
Okay.
Then you can simply go to the below, and here you can find the I think this is the import or upload option. You can find out.
It's not, the thing is it doesn't see anything.
Okay, so if possible you can also share your screen, then I also guide you, no problem.
Say again?
You can share your screen.
Oh, share my screen. Got it. I've already forgotten how to do that.
Okay, just
here we go.
okay. I'm stopping the sharing.
Options, leave call note, turn on captions. I'm gonna do it on here. Sorry. We have the same. There we go. Got it. It's coming.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm working on 2 screens. One I have audio and visual, but the other one I have a screen to work with. Sorry about this. on. Sure takes a bit. I didn't know that. Do you think there's something wrong, or is it just because you're far away?
Okay, so I did not see your screen yet.
You still haven't seen it? Holy crap.
I think you can simply cancel and then join again.
Yeah, okay. That will have to do. Let's try stop sharing and do it again. All right, so if I join again, you think it'll work?
You can simply click on the present now and then simply click on the entire screen. In the Google Meet tab, you can find here the present now.
Yeah, share screen.
Yeah, share your entire screen, yeah.
Screen broadcast, start broadcast. Oh, it's the wrong one. Shoot. Because you won't be able to do it there. Crap. All right, I'm going to stop this and I will rejoin on this one, my working machine. All right, continue. I'll listen. Sorry about that. I didn't know what else to do.
Okay, if you face any problem after completing this, then you can also get the solution, no problem. So we will continue our today's session, okay?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to rejoin on this one and. Okay. Stop that, and here we go.
Okay, so now I hope now you all see my screen, yeah? Okay, so in this time here you can see I want to work with any single images. Suppose I want to need for the image for year of 2021 17 March I want to work with these images, so I simply copy this ID. Okay, in this time I want to just use here the map dot add layer, and then I simply call my object. I want to show the image, so this is my object. I simply copy and paste here, and then I click to the run. But in this time you can see there is the no layer. I can get the layer, but I did not see the image. In this time I also need to focus in the center of this shapefile. So I simply use at the map dot center object, and then I simply call my shapefile variable name. My shapefile is that ROI. I simply copy the ROI. I simply paste here. Okay, and then I simply put here the zoom level. I simply put the zoom level is a 13, and then click to the run. In this time you can see a image is available in here. So. But this image is look like because I did not add any visualization parameter. So in this time I want to add here the visualization parameter for better looking. So you can see the layer, and here you can find the setting button. Simply click to here, and then I can simply use here the lot of band combination. Suppose I want to use here the red band, then green band, and then blue band, RGB color or true color composite I want to use here, and I also increase the stress 98% for better looking, and then click to the apply. In this time you can see this image is the look like. So this is the image for the Landsat 8, and this capture date is that year of 2021 17 March. Okay, this image. In this time you can see this image look like a tiles, but it's not. I want to need only for it to look like a tiles. Okay, I want to need the image for my shapefile. My shapefile is that you can see. I already imported my shapefile of Dhaka city. I want to check it. You can see. You can see this is my shapefile. Okay, I already imported, but it looks like a tiles. So for this, I simply use a function. This function is the clip function. So when I want to use the clip function, it will be clipping with my shapefile, and my shapefile name is that RY. I simply use here the RY and then click to the run. So you can see in this time I get the satellite images for my region, only for my region of Dhaka city boundary area. You can see, but it look like this because I did not set the visualization parameter. So I simply use here the before red, then green band, and then blue band. Also increase the 98% stress, and then I simply apply. Now you can see it will be look like this, our satellite images. In this time, I also want to import this visualization parameter is not imported in my code editor. Okay, so that's why when I click to the run again, then I can get, show the default images. I did not look this true color composite like this. I did not show here because I did not import yet. So I simply click to the import. You can see import option. Simply click on the import. A new line code will be added here. You can see this variable, this line of code will be added here. I simply copy the visualization parameter variable name and paste after the object name. My object is that image. After the object name, I simply put the visualization variable name. Okay, so this is my visualization variable name. In this time, it will be set. This visualization is set with my code, and when I run anytime, I can get the image all time. Okay, you can see. Okay, it will be set here. But you can see here, this image is not covered. This image is not covered my full area. Okay, so you can see. Oh, you can see this area is not covered. Okay, okay. I also show my shape file. You can see. I also add a layer for my shape file. I simply use here the map dot add layer, and my shape file variable name is that RY. I simply use here the RY, and I simply remove all of the things. It's not needed for this time. I simply remove. In this time, it also showing my shape file. You can see this time image or this date of the image is not covered my full area of Dhaka city. You can see. You can see. Okay, so you can see this is my area, but this image is not, this tiles of this image is not cover my this area. Okay, so that's why I did not use these images. I want to check the another date images. Okay, so I simply click on this here, and I simply just go to the feature. I want to, suppose I want to check the second image is covered my full region or not. I want to check it. So I simply copy. You can see second image is the capture for the year of 2021, 28 November. I simply copy and then I simply paste here. So I simply paste here. Okay, instead of this ID, simply paste here. And then I simply click to the run. So now it will be showing the image year of 2021, 28 November. You can see this is the image, look like this. I want to check it. It will be fulfill my region or not. You can see. You can see this image is also not cover my full region. Okay, so I want to check the another image. Suppose I want to check the third image. Sorry, feature. So this is the third image. I want to check it. So I simply copy this ID. And then click to the run. This image is the capture for the year of 2021, 17 March. Okay, you can see this time of this image is captured, and this image is the fully cover my region of interest of Dhaka city. So you can also check which time image is captured your full region. In this time you can see it will be totally captured my full region only for the one single image. This image is the capture year of 2021, 17 March. This image is the suitable for my region of interest. And in this time, if we want to make the land cover classification map, or any remote sensing analysis, NDVI or anything you can easily do using the satellite images. Okay, and this is the fully covered my region of interest of Dhaka city. Okay, and this is my shapefile. You can see it will be totally covered, my shapefile. Okay, full area covered. Okay, so I can easily use this image. Sometime you can find some region, this region is not covered, fully covered, any image, any single image is not fully covered this region, this satellite single image is not covered for the full area. Then we also need to use the another method. In this time I also try to show you that method. You can see, so when you want to need the single image, we can easily get the image ID and work with this. Okay, so I can simply comment this because I also send you this practice code for your practice. So when you practice, you can also try to this. Okay, in this time I want to show you that suppose you want to find a place, this place is not covered only with the one single image, is not covered the full region. Then we also need to work with the another method. This method called the reduce image collection. In this time, suppose you can see, in this time for my region of Dhaka city, here I can get total 4 images. Okay, total 4 images I want to get. In this time I want to work all of the images from, suppose you can see, I want to get all of the 4 images median pixel value and create another composite. This another composite is created by all of the 4 images pixel value. Okay, when you want to work with this, it's very easy. Suppose I simply take a variable and give the variable name is that, suppose I can simply put the final image. You can use any name, no problem. Then I simply call my filter date function, filter date variable, because this variable is stored total 4 images. I simply call the filter date and paste here. After this I simply use a function, this function called the median. When I use the median function, it takes the median pixel value from the 4 images and created the one composite. Okay, and I also want to use here the cliff function. Then I simply put my ROI. Okay, in this time I simply use here the map dot add layer function, and then I simply call the final image and then paste here, and then I simply add here the visualization parameter, simply copy this variable name and then simply paste after the object name. After the object I simply paste and then click to the run. Now you can get the 4 images median pixel value created only for the one composite. Okay, so sometime you can find some area is not covered, your single satellite image is not covered. Then we can move to this method. Okay, then we can use here the total all of the images, then we can create the one. In this time here I use the median. I want to take the median pixel value from all of the images. If you want to need the maximum pixel value, you can use here the max. If you want to need the minimum pixel value, you can use the mean. If you want to need the average pixel value, you can simply use here the mean. Okay, then click to the run. Then you can get this pixel value and work with this combination of all of the images. Okay, so this is the process for filtering the satellite images. In this time you can see I want to take the individually, for every function I want to take the individually variable name. Suppose filter bounds I take another variable name, filter metadata I take the another variable name, filter date I take the another variable name. Okay, but if you want, you can take only for the one variable, and this under this variable you put all of the function, filter bounds, filter metadata, filter date, all of the function you can put. Okay, so in this time I also try to show you this part. So I just simply comment all of the things. So for your practice you can also practice it. So I simply commenting, wait a minute, so let's select and then press Ctrl and /. So in this time, suppose I want to take only for the one variable, I take the variable, suppose this variable name is that image, you can use any name. Then I simply under this one variable I put all of the function, filter bounds, filter metadata, filter date, all of the function I want to include only for this one variable. I simply call my collection L8. Okay, so this is my collection of Landsat. A whole collection is stored under the L8. Then I simply use here the filter bounds function. Okay, it will be intersecting with my region of interest RY. Then I simply use here the dot notation, and then I simply put here the another is that I simply use here the filter metadata, and then put here the image properties is the cloud cover, and I simply put here the operator is the less than 1. Okay, I simply use here the another function. Suppose this function is the filter date function, and then I simply put here the start date and end date is that I simply year of 2021 1st January. Okay, and end date will be that year of 2021 December 31. Okay, and then I simply use here the another function. Suppose I want to need, suppose you can see for the year of 2021 I want to get the total 4 images. I want to use the 4 images and get the median pixel value. I simply use here the median, and then I want to clip with my shape file of my region of interest. This is the RY, and now it's okay. Okay, so I simply use here the map dot add layer function, and then I simply call the image. This is my object, paste here, and I also copy the visualization parameter, and then I simply use here and then paste here and then click the run. So you can see I can get the same result, but in this time you can see I only use the one variable, and under this variable I put all of the function which I need. I want to get the satellite images. Okay, so in this time, anyone any question or any doubt about this, you can ask me. Any question or any doubt? Anyone? For filtering and visualizing the satellite images for Landsat.
Looks great.
Okay. 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 So in
I
this
found no problem. No problem.
okay. So in this time you can see I get the satellite images for my Dhaka city. In this time I want to export the satellite images. Okay. So when you want to export the satellite images, then we also need to use the any exporting. Okay, so I also try to show you our previous class NDVI map, how we can easily export this. So just a minute, I simply open our code for the previous class. So this code is that I think, so I check it because we already covered the NDVI map. I will try to show you that how you can easily export this map. Okay, just a minute. So I simply open this code and check it, I think. Okay, so this is the map for NDVI. In this time, I also want to show you that how you can easily export the NDVI map as well as how you can also export the satellite images. Both of things will be same.